He's already talking. Here comes the stress. Yeah, it's live now. Then that should be a notification. Maybe that's someone put it in the group as well. Just left my paint. We're playing the Madden game.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, man, I like him all the time. Let's go.
Come on now, come on now, let's go.
Now it's the Boise State alone.
Oh, one guy.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah.
Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Wentz.
You were joking. Oh, catch the ball, man.
It's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on
that's
that
your brother and Ben
one,
getting, and a comment as well.
and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Alex Erickson deep for Cincinnati.
No, I didn't catch that. Come on, this should be nice, man. Get to the sideline. Get to the bloody sideline. Let's quit it.
This is brought in at the 21. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice job
I see you stay close to that sideline, bro.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Yes, what it is. I took your first guy out quickly there. Hit stick the blocker. Opened it up.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Yeah.
Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I heard it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Wonderful. No, he didn't. Jeez, I love it. I love it. I love it. He changed it up. No.
13 of the Bengals have a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
You're a prick, I swear. Why are you doing this?
Dalton gives to Bernard. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I don't know why he was moving.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles.
End zone, please. Nice. Hit that time
yeah, that is much too long.
Did you get a rumble on that?
The end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll start out on the ground with a drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. An Eagle 1st down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Here's a Giant.
Seeing what early. Oh my God, you couldn't play that from a mile.
2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Stress.
Run. Go. 120.
On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is knocked away and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
You didn't change him.
One thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Them big ones I got to put in there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Back. 180. 82.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Flush to his right.
Oh my God. Oh my word. Get up then.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Nah.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's taken in at the 9. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard
I thought you got the other side and tried to come back in.
And the Bengals will have a first and 10 from deep in their own territory. And out now, here come the Bengals. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
5-0.
They'll begin here with Bernard. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line. As that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton.
Safety?
Mate. In there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line. And after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. It's a big up of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now Sproles. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so They're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
These your guys supposed to be on the man up on them. They got received it. Played them way off, man. Played them way off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Hey, empty.
They'll toss it to Ajayi. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
To throw is Wentz. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carlos Dunlap in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
What sacks here?
What's that? 81. What's that?
Working from the gun, Wentz goes underneath for Sproles. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them.
Oh, you hit the kick off! Take the fuck off! Oh, come on,
but now there is a penalty marker on the
saw
field.
you fly! I saw you fly! Oh, God, no. Come on, Tomi, bro. Swung. Oh. I just saw you fly. It was way off, though. But I saw you leave
now
your
the
feet.
penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
There's 5-2. Here we go. Waiting.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Now pick.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Don't go. 20. 82.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Did you? I'll be holding one if I don't come away
The
with
Eagles
points.
on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and goal.
Great 15.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Oh, no,
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
They're going to run. It's Sproles.
Oh my God.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
2.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton.
Oh no, why are you doing that? Come on.
And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. The 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride when they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
I'm waiting for that.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
That's a good super timeout. I don't know how to shot.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. And Dalton to throw. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Where you going? Come back to where you were, man.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
Oh my God, he's behind.
He's taken down. Carl Lawson able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That's the win team. 66 yarder. That's dumb. That's actually dumb.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. A final shot before half for Wentz. Buying time to his left.
I swear you had that in his hand. I swear I hit him in the chest.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They got to take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Take a play. Alright, I like to see.
Second down, don't complete to the right side. It's Eifert.
So can you see that guy you just threw to when you shot the ball? You see him? Or you just
4
threw it in the
yards
face?
on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Nonsense.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
No way, oh my God. This guy picking up my D-line, yeah?
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Oh, that was mad quick.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. And the tackle there by Chris Long.
For that play. That's not my gosh. All the way over. I don't know why he's done that, though.
Dalton sets up play action. Out to his left. Open man as you
see. Traps, yeah? That was naughty.
Quickly brought down.
Tight end,
nice
corner, man.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They give the Mixon to try to pick it up. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I go ahead and punt the football myself.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. They'll begin the drive with Sproles. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try to get this offense kick-started.
Why are you going inside?
And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking to
Oh my God, it's going to splash. It's coming from.
Back at the 42. Carl Lawson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy to 45 at the 46. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a 1st down.
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
Oh, you're joking.
Get
there. Come on, get him. You're joking.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Clear.
Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away.
Did you change him before I threw it?
They were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield is success on 1st down. Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. In there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Being chased out left.
No way.
He's got his man here. It's Green. That
Did you
is
order that
first
route?
catch
Oh, no,
so
he
far.
come
They
from
held him
the...
under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
God,
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Dalton throwing on second.
I'm dead.
And that one got
Jump to the
tipped.
flat.
Threw everything off. It brings up third. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing, Dalton. Steps away to his left.
Yes!
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So now Randy Bullock with an important field goal try here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Bullock will put this one through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Well, it took a while to get something, anything, on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points are like a miracle.
Use a spin, Miles. Where's the spin?
Get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's a handoff to a Giant.
There we go. Power burst.
And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take a run. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Trey 15, Trey 15.
Wentz drops it off to Ajayi. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a toss play. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Elliott puts this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Again? Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run.
I've never hit stick. I lined up so nice and so
Partner, he was
early.
going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You about to say you press? Oh shit! What else do? Oh stop.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
368.
So now Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 6. Dalton wants to throw.
Oh my God, he's fucking crazy.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
What kind of
really
nonsense?
Good pickup of 28 yards.
Good job. You're gonna fucking kill him on the field goal, right? Oh, this sleepy game. Yeah, it's true.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. They showed him a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. In possession for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. A handoff to Mixon. Fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits
that's
zeros.
bullshit,
And
man.
it is good.
That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. You saved your freaking tight end super play to the right time, innit? Oh, man.
The old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a...
AKA to the world. Man, let me stop. I used to say this, stop this broadcast.